Today we're taking a look at multifunction printers, color laser jet printers for your small office or business, next on Geekazine. Hey everybody, Jeffrey Powers here. Welcome to the Geekazine special media feed where we take a look at products, we interview people, we review things, all over at Geekazine.com. Think magazine, put in a geek, you've got, boom, Geekazine, just like that. Today we've got a multifunction color laser jet printer in the HP MFP M177fw. That once again is the MFP M177fw by HP. It is a full color laser jet printer. It is a scanner. It does pretty much anything for your small, medium business to get some work done in color. You know, I remember when the first color laser jet printers came out, the first one cost something like $13,000 to own the ability to actually print and copy in color. It didn't even have the scanner attachment to it. It was just a printer. And you just took up the computer and you make color copies, and they weren't that great because, you know, technology back in 1993 was not as great as, of course, today. Today we've got a lot more. We've got the ability to print, not only print from our computers, but also print from our tablets, print from our smartphones, and print into here. And with the e-print technology that they have from HP, you can actually print from your iPad. You can actually print from your smartphone and get pictures printed out, get cards done, get posters. I've got apps on here that make posters, that make cards, that make a whole bunch of stuff for the small, medium business. And to be able to push them over to a printer would be great. Let's talk a little bit about this printer though right here. It is the HP MFP M177fw. Let's take a look at this printer right here. It's great for printing, for copying, for scanning, for faxing. It's a color laser jet printer, so you're not going to get fast speeds like a black and white laser jet printer, but you can still get up to 17 pages per minute in black on this printer. You can get up to 4 pages per minute in color. Now what happens is they have a 4-color burn process. So it's a 4-color cartridge system. So you have a black, a yellow, magenta, and cyan. And each cartridge can get about 500 pages per cartridge. And of course they're about $50 to $60 to replace. So about $200 to replace the cartridges. But it does so much more than printing. You can put in your color copies right here and let them fax. You can make copies. You can send them off to other people, send them to PDFs, and even use the apps that are on this machine to do different things like print out some news so you can read it on the bus while you're going home or whatnot. Now let's start with some basic prints here. A couple weeks ago I was at Ford and I got a picture of me and Alan Mullally, the CEO of Ford. And this is what we printed out. I actually took it from the iPad. That's basically the print. This is the photocopy. So what I did was I took the print and I put it onto the copy scan and made a copy of the copy, and the end result is this. I'll try and get a better picture on this, but as you can see, it looks a little bit more flush. The top of my head is kind of missing off of that from the 2 printouts. So that's the original print, and this is the photocopy print through the scanner. So that was the first scan I did. The next thing I did was I went and I took a regular PDF off online and made a printout of it. It was a 10-page PDF document. I wanted to test its 4-page per minute color. So just basically I used a company's PDF that's out there on the internet, 10 pages, single-sided, and I got to print it. It took about 3 minutes to actually print 10 pages. Next thing I did was I decided to do some different papers, and they all worked out really well. This is actually for the holidays. I did an image of my family and then made some t-shirts off of this. In order to do that, you do an emulsion thing, and what I needed to do is I needed to print out the original image on a clear, transparent sheet like you'd see on an overhead projector. All right, other than that, you know, some basic prints and stuff like that. This was me at Zynga. Took a picture about 1.5 years ago. I had a lot of fun with that. And then, of course, the apps. Let's talk about that for a second. There's an apps area inside the HP printer. And what you can do is, let's say you want to get the top stories. Let's say you left your tablet or smartphone at home and you want some reading on the way point A to point B via the bus. You can actually have the app printed out by schedule or just print it out straight up. the top stories from this. I printed out MSNBC, but they had some other apps. So if you need some information that you want, they even gave me some coupons so I could save some money on different things here. All right, let's talk a little bit more while this is printing out. The resolution can get up to 600 by 600 DPI quality or 2400 DPI effective output. Resolution in color, also 600 by 600 dots per inch. And they're using the Image RET 2400 resolution technology, which is developed by HP. This is for people that print about anywhere from 250 to about 1,000 pages per month onto the printer, and of course a 20,000 print cycle maintenance check is what they recommend. It's a laser technology, so you use laser printer paper or laser printer paper, different types of papers, like for instance the transparency paper that I showed you earlier. And of course there's 4 cartridges in here. Each cartridge costs about $50 to $60 each, so about $200 to refill, but they'll get you about 500 to 600 pages before you need to change out the cartridges. Once again, this is the HP Color LaserJet Pro MFP M177fw, and it is available now for your small or medium business. Of course, if you've got a product that you want me to take a look at, like this printer or another product, if you want to do a one-on-one interview or whatnot, let me know. You can Twitter me over at Geekazine. Once again, think magazine, put in a geek, you've got Geekazine. Geekazine@gmail.com is the email address. You can contact me there and we'll get an interview going or review a product. Bring it to me and I'll take a look at it and go from there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you next time on another Geekazine special review where we got another product to take a look at. And until then, you guys geek out and take care.